Oke, di video ini kita akan mencoba ya untuk membuka domain Azhdaha. Domain Azhdaha tuh di mana? Oh, di sini nih. Nah, di sekitar sini coy, di bawah MT Hulau. Caranya gampang cuy. Kalian pastikan ke quest story-nya si Zhongli cuy. Nah, itu ada dua bagian ya. Kalian selesaikan bagian pertama, baru bagian kedua. Nah, di bagian kedua tuh ikutin aja ceritanya. Nanti si Azhdaha bakal muncul, coy. Oke, kita lanjut ke videonya aja, coy. Cikoy.
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Oh, buset, kenapa semuanya Azhdaha, coy? Gak kuat lah aku.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge and sealing your way will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your powering competent, but if you recall, Azhdaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
It's not in words. Your life is mine.
Aduh.
2 jam kemudian.
I will have order.
Let's light it up. Don't waste my time.
Buset, masa suruh lawan Azhdaha?
1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods.
No. You have for...
That...
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax, it's been a while. You're Azhdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only Allow me to elaborate. I am heaven and earth, yin and yang.
So there are...
No, it can't be. When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the audacity. I was another power. I was barely conscious.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed. It's been so long.
There would be no hope.
Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. How the memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion, ground, Azhdaha. What would you expect? This much is true. In the beginning, in order to open up erosion, made Morax shared, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your fight. No! I am the remnants of it. No! This is Morax is not. A lord over insects is nothing but an You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in that which you have for all powers under heaven. Rise and fall of a star appears within the wild. A You are in the wilderness. No! Perhaps it isn't. But it remains.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, East?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction. So, Morax. You call yourself Zhongli these...
I do.
Well... I'm afraid...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see.
Your power is nearly spent.
First,
shall we get going? You and...
Surely the pressing matter.
Indeed. Hence the...
Oke, sepertinya ini apa ya? Trigger untuk buka Azhdaha ya.
How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men and I found your clue. We found Mao in a tent at the camp.
Nothing.
Cave.
They're exhausted, but not...
Right.
So you're taking them.
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
Could you...
Not I. Once I'm gone,
You always did have a great admiration.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet,
Azhdaha.
I can...
Today I am just...
Even you.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life, that's on him. You may live forever.
I do not pretend.
Were it not so...
You've brought a smile.
That day in the...
A heart of stone is a heart...
You chose justice.
The movements of...
Hence, my... Do not forget that I... Old friend.
Thank you, Ace.
My life is...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes.
Wow.
In fact, we have yet to meet the... He was. Centuries...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, despite being the victor, he was willing to be sealed away. But as even I cannot avoid it. The greater the power, the great personally sealing people abandon, and but I was a god of men.
You still care a lot.
Call it. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person where Xiangli...
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a...
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot...
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears you're understand. There are many events of it. They have been eroded, but you are capable of those who come to witness. If you take the same...
Oke, selesai, Bung. Buset dah. Buset.